This week's episode of Diggnation is brought to you by Rafstar.com, GoDaddy.com, Netflix.com,
and Dr. Kevin Von Smarten stuff. Now with glasses.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put eerie in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com. Hello, welcome to Diggnation, episode number 177. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Diggnation covers some of the hottest user-submitted stories on the social news website, dig.com, DIGG.com.
Cheers, my friend.
So we're coming to you in a very auspicious format. It's not even the word that works, but I'm a little giddy because Kevin's wearing glasses.
Yes.
All right, I feel like we're totally symbiotic
we're twinsies now.
I need you to have a leather hand bracelet. I'll bring one next time.
I'm not wearing a leather hand bracelet.
Please.
But I will not be wearing these every single episode. I just wanted to, try them out.
Well, first off, you need glasses,
right?
So you should be wearing them in every episode.
You know what's cool is that now that we're in this new trend, this new 7-shot thing,
yes,
you can actually zoom in and take a look at the glasses right now.
Oh yeah.
And click in the little picture of me
with the glasses.
And now you can see me.
So
boom.
these are his German glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Mine are Italian.
So take a look at Alex's
Modo.
now. Have a little clicky click. Very nice. The ladies love them.
Ladies love guys with glasses, and you don't get into fights.
We are not drinking beer.
No.
Because I have been deathly ill for the last 4 days due to a cold.
Correct.
And it was sucky to get a cold on a Friday.
Dude, colds suck. First
Well,
off,
on a Friday, that's the worst.
have colds been like?
It's put in my hand.
Yep, that's the cold. It does so many bad things. But is it me or have colds become like the Terminator? Colds used to last 2 days, and you're like, oh, I have the sniffles, it's gone. Now it's 4 weeks. I went to my doctor.
You get older. As you get older, our immune systems are starting to weaken, and we're slowly dying.
It's funny.
Much.
I remember my arm fell off yesterday, and I was like,
Oh, dude, show people your shit. Can you?
No, I'm not gonna show people my shit.
Okay, I gotta tell them about what you have. So we're walking back to my house, and Alex is like, "You gotta check out my." He's like, "Oh man, I'm hurting," and he pulls up his shirt. His stomach is completely black and blue right now,
Muay Thai kicks to the stomach.
But you weren't even getting kicked.
I was holding the Muay Thai bag, but I don't know how to hold the Muay Thai bag, so I was holding it like this, and I just kept punching myself in the stomach over and over again. And I was like, you know what? I'm getting an ab workout. That's all I know. And then I woke up the next day, I have this huge red, black and blue mark.
It looks like someone beat the shit out of your stomach, pretty much.
It does. Well, it looks like it's one of those birthmarks. And I was like, oh man,
that's not your fiance, is it?
Yes, she punches me in the stomach.
You
I take Muay Thai.
You let me know if she's hitting you.
I take Muay Thai.
Don't keep that a secret. She's hitting you.
She's a nice girl. There's nothing wrong with her. I take Muay Thai in my
I fell down the stairs.
In my off times.
She pushed me
I fell down to the stairs onto a tennis ball.
Right.
With a diamond fist and puncture.
Yes.
I was like, how do you explain the little diamond mark in it? I was like,
I had one friend that whose
beat
girlfriend.
Up by his girlfriend.
She he didn't. I mean, he's not going to hit back, right? Obviously, right?
Well, I think there's a point.
You think there's a point?
There's a point for me, right? Isn't there a point for you at which you're like, ow, 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 ow? I don't hit girls. Ow, wham!
I think that you take and you throw aside and then you exit the situation.
That's when they tumble, hit something with their head, and stab themselves in the back of the brain and die, and then you're that guy.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
There's only one time when you can strike. If she kicks you in the balls, you have the ability and the right to punch her in the teat. That's just that is kind of like the tit for tat.
That's actually ball for tit. But
ball for tit, right?
but what? How does that? First off.
It hurts
I've
them.
never been hit.
It hurts them.
It does not hurt them as much as being hit in the nuts.
No, teats. Well, first of all, or take a scissors to the teat and snip off the end.
Now that's fair.
That will drop them. They're going down. They're on the floor at that point.
They better. Are you kidding me? You just snipped something off.
Right. Okay. Maybe
I've heard that.
That was a little far.
I've heard that a hit to the liver is a lot like being hit in the balls, where like you get hit in the liver and you don't really feel it immediately. You're like, ooh, I just got hit, and then all of a sudden it's like gut-wrenching pain.
Right.
Which is exactly what it's like getting hit in the balls.
It's hard to explain to women what it feels like to get hit in the balls.
I know. Well, but
they don't quite get it.
No, you can. If they fight, if they're fighters, you can say it's like getting hit in the liver, except it hurts a lot
But how
more.
many girl fighters do you know?
Well, the one that I was explaining this to.
Right.
So one.
Yeah. There's no really no
Who, by the way,
equivalent.
is fighting. I'm going to go see her fight at a casino. Like it's a world championship Muay Thai kickboxing fight. I have like front row seats.
No
the whole
way.
9 yards. Yeah, on the 22nd.
Well, that's awesome.
It's gonna be like I'm like going to a fight. That sounds like so much fun, right?
That's crazy. I've been to a couple fights in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, my old buddy that was my next door neighbor to my parents when I was growing up was the boxing commissioner of Vegas for a long time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I basically got to go. I saw a Tyson fight, and
Dude, that's hysterical. Was it
I
fun?
was so young though. I don't even remember.
Yeah, you were like, I'm sitting here. It's bored. Nobody's dying.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, right. Shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
right.
That was a little rant, but first story of the day. With 1,469 digs, Tyson injects chicken before hatches
Speaking of
to
Tyson.
claim no injections, submitted by Insane Kane 02.
Wait, whoa.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
Explains.
Tyson Food injects chickens with, this is the description, with antibiotics before they hatch to claim, quote, raised without antibiotics, end quote. So this, if true,
Well, that doesn't
is
seem legal, does
really
it? I mean,
shady.
That's
No.
the whole point of saying you don't inject something if you inject something.
Especially when Tyson, like, they go all over the place on their marketing campaigns
yeah.
to say, like, no antibiotics, blah, blah, blah. The story is on Natural News, and it says Tyson Foods, the world's largest meat processor and second largest chicken producer in the United States, has admitted that it injects its chickens with antibiotics before they hatch. The labels then, but labels them as raised without antibiotics anyway. In response, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, told Tyson to stop using the antibiotic-free label. The company has sued over its right to keep using it.
So this truly is a
it's
chicken and egg
bullshit.
story.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's complete bullshit. Tyson should not be able to put that on their label if they're injecting like the fetuses with freaking antibiotics.
Well, I agree wholeheartely. The whole point is
The animal, the life form, did have injected antibiotics from Tyson.
or
They can't,
the cells. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a light. Like the actual portion that is in the, you know what I mean? Like that
Right.
little cell that you put is now in the chicken breast. That is not an you know what I'm saying?
exactly. I know exactly what you're saying.
Does it make sense
That was awesome. You're like,
scientifically?
the cells in the chicken.
I was trying to be scientific about it. You were being very philosophical about it, which
Sorry.
was good.
You took it.
And I decided I was going to go science and
That
say this same cell is spready.
I got it.
And that's what it is.
Makes sense, my friend, the
Thank you.
scientist. So yeah,
The scientific method trumps all.
I can't.
which-
I can't believe Tyson's suing over this. Well,
first off,
USDA
I think bad PR move, right?
for Tyson.
Yeah, because they could easily. I mean, you sort of have two choices. You either go okay and take and stop advertising that, or stop actually using antibiotics, or you go and sue. And I feel like going and suing sort of doesn't support your like no antibiotics.
Right.
Statements.
Well, I mean, they're saying here that, obviously the reason why people use antibiotics, what they're saying is poultry farmers regularly treat chicken and other birds with antibiotics to prevent the development of intestinal infections that may reduce the weight and profitability of the birds. So, I mean,
Well, first off, when did it become that? I mean, I'm just going to go from purely scientific here.
Please.
I don't want the chicken that I'm eating to have some sort of intestinal problem. Like what?
Well, here's the issue, though. No. It's not
Right.
Healthy, normal birds, like free-range birds, don't have these issues because they're allowed to go out, exercise, pick around. What happens is when they put all these birds in these little tiny cages, you should watch some of these videos on the internet. They're horrifying.
Yeah.
The birds are kept so close together that they have to snip off their beaks so they don't poke each other's eyes out.
Well, now they don't have to do that. Remember, Prop 2 passed.
Well, I mean, in California, we passed a thing that says they're allowed to get out once per day, like for a couple hours.
When they're in, they have to be able to move their wings and stand up and move
Right.
around.
So anyway, as you can imagine, when you're kept in such like close quarters and like really nasty bird shitting on birds, these birds are gonna get sick, right?
Sure.
And
Well,
so,
unless you give them antibiotics.
right. So the easy solution here is just to load them up with antibiotics and then
Right.
boom, kill, out on your plates, and now you have like would have been sick bird full of antibiotics. Like it's just horrible.
So is it that
dude.
you're eating the antibiotics? Is that why
Absolutely.
it's bad for humans?
Yeah.
Because I know they always say like don't. overuse antibiotics because then you become immune to them and blah, 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 or they don't do as well.
Well, I mean, the official like USDA thing will never be like, this is causing you danger by eating this with antibiotics in it. But we know, I mean, people know in general, and scientists, I don't know what they've proven or what they have or have not proven, but consuming this crap is not good for you. You know what I mean? Like, you're consuming antibiotics for these animals. I mean, obviously, it's better to not have that in your body.
Right.
So, I don't know. I always try... I like to spend like a couple more dollars and go and just freaking get the stuff at Whole Foods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the stuff that you guaranteed was like free range, and it's always a little bit more expensive, and it sucks because
you don't want to pay more.
You don't want to pay
money.
more, but still,
No
probably worth
antibiotics.
it. If you live an extra 10 years.
Hippie knows.
It's low stress
here we go.
foods too.
Low stress foods. Oh, right. The stress is the amino acids or whatever it builds up, or.
No, if you like the adrenaline that gets
Right.
something right whenever it gets killed.
Yeah, I've heard about that too.
Pumps adrenaline into it, and that's like not a low stress food.
Yeah, when the animals are stressed out, they release extra stuff in their body. They combat the stress.
I get scared and stressed. Stuff comes out of me.
I'm gonna try eating all organic for a while. Maybe I should try that. I've tried it.
I thought that's what you were. Isn't that what you do?
Yeah,
Cut
but-
meat out. Come on, none of us are communists. Let's just be serious. Cut meat out?
Says
Are you
the
kidding
guy
me?
that eats.
Bro,
like, he eats
I
like,
will
he
eat
eats
meat.
like an angel around his girlfriend. I was over at his birthday
Wait,
party.
what? Are you kidding me?
Dude,
I eat
can I
like
talk about
poop.
your?
Glenn does big time.
Glenn does big time, yeah.
I thought you were talking about me.
No.
And I was like, bro, I eat like shit everywhere
No,
I am.
I wasn't talking about you. I was
All
talking
right,
about
good.
Glenn. I was over at his birthday party, and your girlfriend, first of all, phenomenal cook.
What,
I mean,
she's a
she's a
vegan
vegan
chef.
chef. I never knew vegan food could be so good. We're sitting there having these dips, and I'm just like, this is amazing
You're like, what
stuff.
kind of vegetable dip is this?
It
And
was
she's like,
it
"It's
was
vegan.
It was breathtaking. That said, he's like Mr. Vegan around here, but get you into my house a little bacon going, and somebody wants a little
Oh, that
dip.
bacon was good.
That wasn't bacon.
That was.
Oh, dude, did you not have
You
some?
lied to me.
I lied.
How did he lie to you? It was faking.
In case the girlfriend was watching,
Yeah,
you
it
lied
was
to me.
faking. He's not cheating on you gastrointestinally.
That's right.
That's horrible. Because that sounds like something you could do. It was just disgusting. All right. So anyway.
All right.
So bad
Bad
Tyson.
Tyson.
If you're gonna inject eggs, you're injecting chickens. FYI, that's not label inducing. Okay. Now a lighter story. Man finds $182,000 hidden in bathroom wall. 1,854 people dug this story, submitted by Trent Monica. Cash hidden in Ohio house walls becomes contractor's nightmare. A contractor, right, who found $182,000 in Depression-era currency, so old money, hidden in his bathroom wall, ended up with only a few $1,000s, but he feels some vindication. So let me break this story down, and then I'm going to tell you why it's kind of screwed up. So, woman in Ohio has a house, right?
Her property, she owns
Her property, she owns a house outright. I own it, and theoretically everything in it, but that's controversial. Then doesn't have sort of enough money to get a real, I don't know anybody in the business, I'm just gonna call up Joe Contractor and he's gonna come do my bathroom.
Joe the plumber.
So has her friend, I don't really need plumbing. So has her friend, who is a contractor, come and fix her bathroom.
Okay. Licensed, bonded contractor.
Let's say yes.
Okay.
So he comes in and is starting to demo the walls and rips into the wall and finds $182,000.
Okay.
Now this is where I get a little bit off base, which is, why does the contractor think that he has any right to even a dollar of that money?
Right, I agree.
What the hell did he do besides opening up a wall?
He or anyone else that was in that position would have found the same money. Like it was any other
yeah,
contractor.
yeah. So here's the thing, though. They get to talking. He says, I want 30% of the money, or 40% of the money. She says, I'll give you 10% of the money. They can't decide. They literally bicker back and forth to the point where it actually goes to a lawsuit. So then the actual heirs of the people whose money it actually is swoop in and go, that's funny, that's our house. So that was my grandfather's money. I know it's my grandfather's money, it was in his house, so it rightfully belongs to us. The only reason why that happened was because they couldn't figure out on a price. Are you kidding me? So now
This is tricky,
they don't get
though.
any money. Well, this is what I said. As soon as I found out the whole, well, he said 40%, she said 10%, and then I was like, that's easy. You say, okay, I'll give you 30, and you walk away with over $100,000 in cash.
Right.
What? I'd be like, you totally win, contractor.
So what happened?
They gave most of it back to the family the heirs of the people who rightfully owned it.
That kind of makes sense to me, though.
Yeah, but only because they now know that money exists.
Right, yeah.
You see what I'm
They
saying?
would've kept
What
it
would
quiet.
you do?
Well, I think that, first of all...
Let's say you hired Prager or Hippie.
Right.
Hippie might, well, no, Hippie would give you better
Hippie would give me the entire thing and just be like,
Hippie would
smoke
do
me out later.
better quality or organic stuff, and then but Prager would do it faster. That's what I think.
Prager would do it. Hippie would take like 4 weeks.
4 weeks, and he'd be like,
come on, fucking Hippie,
I
get
got
done.
I got this grout from an Indonesian farmer buddy of mine. It took a long time to get through customs, but when you take a shower, it massages your feet in this way that makes you
That sounds
tantric.
amazing, actually.
Dude, I'm making it right now as we speak. It's
So
processing.
yeah, so let's say.
So Prager did it.
Yeah, Prager did it. And
Opens
he
up
found
a wall, sees, oh my God, there's a crap ton of money.
Well,
He'd be
first
like,
of all, I'm gonna give him like,
That's
sure,
the
I'll
thing.
give him 10%.
exactly, that's what she thought. That's
You
what
wouldn't
she
ask
thought.
for 30% though, right? Yeah.
40. He asked for 40.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's not.
It's. Yeah, if you found
No.
it in a friend's wall, would you ask for 40%? No way. You'd
No,
just be like,
what
oh,
I would
that's
do
crazy.
is I would take half of it, put it in my pocket, and be like, dude, I found you money.
You tell me.
Yeah. Well, see, now the thing that really sucks, that's even worse than all this, is like they're gonna have to pay taxes on this shit because they've already made it known, and now they have to pay like federal and state taxes on it as additional income. You would have been
Dude,
better off
I know,
just like
I
giving
know.
them- Yeah. Anyway.
Although how weird would it have been, because this is like, I mean, the money still works, but it's like old money, but how great would it be, because
Right.
it's like all like $2 bills or whatever. You go into like a store and you're like, it's $100, okay. $2, old, really old money, and they're like, the fuck have you been waiting? You've been really waiting that long to get a McDonald's Happy Meal?
What's crazy though is that's like you said Depression era money, right?
Well, that's the thing, is it might actually be worth something.
Well, no, well, think about the fact that how much that was worth when they put it in there. That was like $1 million or more.
Bro, that's a lot of money.
Because think about how much inflation has happened since then. I mean, it's
Wow, that is a lot of money.
Shit ton of money. That must have been like, what were they doing to get that much money and hide it in a freaking wall?
Yeah.
Some shady shit right there.
Front.
Laundromat
See here,
front.
look, yeah. It's all hundreds. Look at that, bro. Stack of hundreds.
That's freaking awesome.
And then look how happy they look when they took a picture, like, holy crap, look what we found. Haha, everybody's happy. And look at her little creepy hand. Just gonna take a little bit, that's okay. Her little hand, she's like, that's a picture, she's like, I'm just gonna get as close to the
take
money as
some
I
of that."
can, smile. Taking it.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Anyway, so people, the
Moral
of the story here is just to don't tell anybody. Keep that shit for yourself.
Hoard your cash or heroin. Unless it's heroin, then maybe call somebody.
Yes. All right.
Ooh, it gets nasty towards the end, doesn't it?
Yes. Grassy.
Thank you for that
Warning.
world of warning.
Next story of the day: the 50 skills every geek should have.
so excited about this.
2,754
people like the story. Submitted by Miss Guidescamo.
What?
Miss Guidescamo. That's who it is.
Misguided Eskimo.
Yes.
All right.
Here are the 50 things as a geek you must be able to do, and I'm proud to say I read through it. I think we can do most.
All right,
most of
well,
it.
let's start at the top and see what we can do.
I'm gonna go through as many as you can. We will say yes or no. Okay,
Yes.
ready? Tell me when it gets boring.
Okay.
Install a hard drive in a laptop.
Yes.
Yes. Perform a clean OS install on a machine with 2 OSs.
Yes.
Yes. Swap out the battery in your iPhone/iPod.
No.
Yes.
You've done that?
Yes. On
When?
an old episode of Screensavers, we swapped one out on the freaking iPod.
I
Jailbreak
listening
your
then?
iPhone.
Yes.
Yes. Wire your house for Ethernet and coax cable.
Yes.
Use BitTorrent, download RSS, blah, blah, blah. Yes.
Yes.
Use the AV receiver to its full capability, every port taken.
Yes.
Calibrate your HDTV without the manual.
Yes.
Yes-ish. I'm
Yeah.
not that good at calibrating that shit. I just like, it looks good, looks good.
Plus one ding.
Use the digital SR in full manual mode.
Yes. You
No.
know. No, I do. That's how I do it.
I do too, but I let it.
No, I know what you
let
do.
it set the aperture
Not
and
me.
the freaking exposure
Not me,
for
man.
me.
Not me.
You don't do it.
I totally do.
You
I-
go nuts out.
Yes, my
Like,
balls are
there's a-
out when I
there's a
take
mode.
pictures.
There's a mode. It's like a little sack of nuts, and you have to turn that. It's like
No.
It's like full blown.
No, it's M. The letter M for manual. There's no nutsack mode on my camera. I'm sorry. I would be shooting in that, I guess.
That's what I was trying to say.
I don't. I use manual, not
It's like the
nuts.
hardcore mode, man. It's the SAC mode.
That's what I'm using. So yes.
Okay.
Another +1.
Hack the encryption on your neighbor's Wi-Fi. I have.
Yeah.
I have over. Not over the new encryption, but over the old shit that you can break. It's easy.
Yeah. I think actually I learned that. I learned that from watching you, Kevin.
Thank you.
I actually did.
Solder on a circuit board.
Yes, my fucking Xbox.
Okay, same here. Shove the guts of your modern game console into a retro game console. Never done that.
No, but that would be cool. That's like a system episode.
Design a web page in HTML by hand that features a picture of your cat.
Yes.
I've done something like that. You don't have a cat, so you're lying.
No, because I'm substituting cat with girlfriend from college, and I have a feeling that is probably better to make an I love you website to this girl in college. Like, look how I made it in a website and it's up online. Anybody can see it. I did one for my dad's birthday when I was in college too.
Contribute code
So
to the Linux kernel.
that, by the way, Dad, I'm sorry, that was a lame gift.
Contribute code to the Linux kernel.
No.
No. Hide porn from your significant other.
Nah, no, but that's just because I don't have to.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, we got a very porn-friendly relationship.
Build a fighting robot.
Oh, I wish.
I know,
Are
I've
you kidding
never
me?
done
That'd be
that either.
amazing.
Get something on the front page of Dig.
Yes.
That's cool. That's one of the. I've done
Yeah,
those
that's
before.
cool. Yeah, also, got to
Rip
the
a
front page.
CD. Yeah, we've done that. Rip a DivX DVD.
Yeah, done that.
Everything else is pretty much
Build your
pretty
own computer from
straightforward.
parts, done that. Swap
don't-
out your hard drive for DVR. For
Hack
a bigger
the
one.
weed- hack the
This
weed
is
and play
big.
homebrew. I've never done
This is
that.
big. Swap the hard drive in your DVR for a
I've
bigger
done that.
one. Did that. Back when Replay TV. Do you guys remember
Yep.
Replay TV?
Yep.
Freaking love that thing. You could do anything with that thing.
Program Universal Romance. These are all pretty geeky, but
Enter the
normal things.
Konami code.
Yep. All right. So
Love
cool
it.
list.
Good. So we are
think we're
theoretically geeks. All right.
Yep.
Good to know.
Sweet.
Good to know. All right. Next story. I love when these stories about spam come around because it still kind of boggles my mind that it's still a thing that people do. So spam gets one response per 12.5 million emails. 2,426 people dug this story submitted by 66. A new study details how spammers, the bane of our email inboxes, still make pots of money despite only receiving a response to 1 in every 12.5 million emails they spam out. Now this is huge. So this new study was done at UCSD. Actually, it looks like it was Berkeley and UCSD.
A joint.
Yes, so they infiltrated the Storm network, and that's sort of, I guess, like the spam network of hijacked PCs that sends out most of the things, you know what I
Right.
mean? They kind of sort of hacked the hackers and took control of, it looks like 75,869 hacked machine, and then sort of started their own fake campaign. So they basically used the hackers' tools, the spammers' tools, to spam. But it was sort of a fake spam so they could see what the response was.
Right.
And they got 1 out of 12.5 million. How do you make money doing that?
Well, you have a lot of free machines that are doing it for you, so you don't have to worry about it.
Well, that's true. There's no overhead.
If you can send out millions of emails per hour,
Well, that's what they said. They said after 26 days, they had sent out 350 million email messages. And they only had 28 sales resulted.
what were they trying to sell?
Well, that's the thing, is if you think about it, yet, even with this apparent abysmal response rate of less than 0.00001%, the researchers still estimate that the controllers of the network of that size storm are bringing in about $7,000 a day, or $3.5 million over a year. Why are we not doing this?
Good cash.
Good gash. Oh, good cash.
Yes.
I thought you said good gosh and then had some sort of weird, like,
Gashing reaction.
yeah. Oh, good gash.
I
I was like, all right. we're doing
honestly,
that.
that's insane.
First off, this seems
not
like a pretty good idea for a business.
Well, I mean, they're using hack machines, though. This isn't like you can go out
That's
and do it.
illegal, but I
Right.
mean, there's a lot of illegal stuff where I'm like, I don't want to deal drugs because
Dude.
mostly stabbed.
I think spammers is probably worse than a drug dealer.
Really? Real? Let's wait.
What impacts
Let's
you
just
more?
scale back time and think of that question for a second. Heroin?
No, I didn't say heroin.
Is it a drug?
I'm talking about hippie.
Oh, well, that's not. She's not a drug dealer.
No, I'm not- I
He's
didn't
a
say he was a
facilitator
drug
of
dealer.
enjoyment.
I didn't say he was. I didn't,
Hippie's literally like, guys, I'm getting calls from the government.
Right. I'm just saying, like in general, like there's now heroin, yes, heroin drug dealers.
Oh, so crank is better. Crack.
No, none of that crap. I'm just saying, like
Coke.
no,
Blow.
but what
PCP.
impacts you more during your day, like your daily life? Like I don't have drug dealers
sorry.
knocking on my door,
Oh, I see what you mean.
and are you,
What? Why are you? Jesus. Why did we put hippie in the PA?
can you,
So I can make sure you're not going off track.
wow, it's amazing.
doesn't-
He's actually coming over the loudspeakers now.
It's a little scary.
It's God.
Wow. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So anyway, during the day, people drug dealers don't knock on your door and be like, "Hey, would you like to buy some crack?" But I get spam messages all throughout the day that really like slow me down, make me less productive.
Offer you crack.
Offer me crack. Do you see what I'm saying though? Like, if
Yeah.
I had to eliminate
I
one,
get that.
I'd probably eliminate drug dealers.
No. You can tell the world that you'd rather have your inbox not be as full and still have people addicted to drugs. As your world-saving thing that you want to have happen, I'm fine. I'm sure people will love that about you.
I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying.
You just said if I could get rid of drug dealers or spam, I would choose spam to better the world.
Okay, if it was hardcore drug dealers or spam, I'm gonna say get rid of the hardcore drug dealers.
So
I'm not gonna eliminate the hippies versus. I'll take spam going away versus having hippies around. Like I walk down Haight Street in San Francisco all the time. The hippies are like, "Hey, want some weed?" Like they're on the street doing their thing. They don't hurt anybody. Spam bothers me. Spam like it's in my inbox. It's
So as
friggin-
long as it's not hurting you, it's not as bad as spam.
Hey, listen, I've been to Amsterdam. Shit's legal there. There's no problems.
There's no spam there either.
There's no spam right there. No,
It's because everybody's stoned and doesn't know how to monetize spam.
no, you've been there. It's not like that.
No, dude, I had a blast. You kidding me? It was amazing.
Yes.
Anyway, so spam still works, even though the majority of us on the planet understand not to buy crap from spam.
Right.
350, think about that, 350 million emails, 28 people bought stuff. I wish I could just like go to those people's houses and be like, really? Stop. You're the reason.
Yeah.
That's what you should do. Get rid of
There's
those
gotta be a
people.
way to get rid of those people. I'm sure those
I
numbers.
feel like you could probably set up a way where your ISP could tell that you've just clicked a spam ad and purchased something, and then you're not allowed to be on the internet anymore. That you don't meet the requirements, right? I mean, like you don't get to experience the internet now because you bought a freaking Thigh Master from a guy in Russia who's using some poor lady's
just bring up a
computer
page,
in Ohio.
just like no more internet for you, and they're
Yeah,
like,
it's just like
"Oh,
bing,
what is this?"
and it just says "Wisen up, douche."
Dude, there's
Because that's
something
going to be the
there. There's
Department
something
of
there. I don't know.
Underutilized
I don't know what
spam.
it is, but you're on to something though.
I know.
Trying to
or
detect
like
who these people are.
4-day ban. Where they're like, you know what? No, you bought that. Nope. You can't. You're not going to be able to. But then it goes to even more to the case of what is spam. Because
Oh,
I get
boy.
offers all the frickin' time from buy.com, Amazon.com.
Well, these are all things
Dell,
you
like-
signed up for.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. I usually just click unsubscribe if I need to, and then they don't
Right,
do that.
exactly. I'm the same way. All right, let's move on to sponsors, and then one more story.
Alrighty. Super excited. We have a new sponsor that's, speaking of correcting the world by giving stuff away, which we weren't, but I am now, rafstar.com. Super cool concept. So rafstar.com, it's a place where you can win prizes. So already you're interested. Absolutely, positively, 100% free, no strings attached, right? Starting to go, where are the strings and tricks and stuff? No tricks, no gimmicks. So basically what they do is they monetize the page views. So basically you go to the site, you say, I would like to have that free Xbox 360, because they give away great stuff like Xbox 360, a Voodoo box, a bunch of gift certificates. You can enter as many times as you want. I think there's like a half an hour refresh rate, like you can't, blah, blah, blah. But they don't like resell your information or send you advertising based on stuff or whatever. Literally just going to the site is what pays their bills. But then the really cool thing is they take the money that they make and give a big chunk of it to a charity of the choice of the person who donates the thing to be given away.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's
So
like
it's all charity based.
so it's all charity based. I mean, I'm sure they make a little bit of money, but to keep building the company and stuff. But we're actually going to give away a Diggnation like prize pack, with some really cool like headphones. There's like really cool earbud headphones that we were gonna give away, like a Diggnation shirt and bottle opener and stuff. And then we're gonna give the stuff. The proceeds are gonna go to the SPCA.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just made that up right then.
Is the SPCA one of the options?
For us, yeah, because my girlfriend, fiance got me into that whole Animal Planet, like Animal Cops Houston, like that stuff will get you. I don't care how ballsy you are. There's some shit.
The dogs getting hit and shit like that.
Dude, you don't even know. You watch that show and it breaks your heart, and you're like, I just got to give you money. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it to the animal people, which is great. Anyway, so the site is completely free. You set up an account so that obviously if you win, you can get the stuff. You just go ahead and click the Get Ticket button. You take a ticket. It shows you how many tickets are available in the raffle and then how many tickets have been given out. I think it's great. I'm gonna start trolling this thing, for charity and stuff to really help out the charity.
Of course.
So yeah, so go over to rafstar.com and you will hopefully see the Diggnation prize box and you can take a ticket.
Sweet.
It's pretty cool.
Awesome. Next up, Netflix. Thanks to Netflix for sponsoring Diggnation. Netflix offers over 90,000 titles, including lots of Blu-ray titles, with free shipping both ways from your home. I have got some great new. I want to talk about a couple movies that I've just recently seen that are on Netflix that I highly recommend.
Do it.
One in particular that I'm sure you've probably never heard of. It's a documentary on the font Helvetica, and it's just called Helvetica, and check it out. It is amazing for graphic designers out there.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
This is awesome.
It's freaking awesome. It's a documentary all about design and the way that fonts are made and what kind of message they convey, and it's just like it's an amazing, brilliant, these guys traveled all over the place to interview all these went to these font foundries and talked to these guys that have been making fonts for years, and it really is a good movie.
Yeah.
So if you're into design and into web stuff, Helvetica, it's available right now.
Well, also you should
holy
mention.
shit.
I know, it's a play now.
It's a play now, so you can play instantly.
A lot of their documentaries. You got into the beta for the Xbox 360 new experience? Or something else?
The beta for the Mac. It comes out next week, the 360 new
right. No. I was gonna say, because I forgot that didn't do that on the Mac for the longest time. But I was gonna say a lot of the documentaries, and they have some great documentaries. Like I just watched Confessions of a Superhero.
Oh, was that good?
Oh, dude, you gotta see that.
I saw that. Is it really good?
It's so good.
Okay.
But a lot of their documentaries are all watch now.
Okay, and then also make sure to check out Gattaca. I just saw Gattaca for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On Blu-ray?
Yeah, on Blu-ray.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty badass. If you haven't seen Gattaca, definitely check that out.
Yeah, I liked it.
So anyway, those are my picks for the week. Netflix plans start at $4.99, and as a new member, you can get 2 weeks free. So you can watch all these movies for free for 2 weeks and cancel it if you don't like it. Check out www.netflix.com/Diggnation. Make sure to use the www.
They are important. Just three.
Three.
GoDaddy.com, starting at less than $5 a month. Web hosting from GoDaddy.com includes 99% uptime, 24/7 support, free access to GoDaddy hosting connection, the place to quickly install over 50 free applications like WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, OS Commerce. Have you used any of this? I've used Joomla and Drupal.
I've
pretty
used
good.
Drupal.
Actually, WordPress too.
I've used WordPress.
Project Lore is based on WordPress. We're going to move over to Drupal, I think, at some point.
Nice.
And more. Plus, enter the code DIGG2, that's DIGG2, when you check out. Save an additional $5 off any order of $30 or more. Some restrictions apply. See site for details. Get your piece of the internet. GoDaddy.com. Awesome.
Last story of the day. This one is a good one. You're going to want to stick around for this.
I'm excited.
It was 689 digs submitted by Dan Heward. That's so funny. I didn't even know he submitted that.
That's awesome.
That's weird. It's weird when a friend of yours submits something and you're
Oh my
like,
God, dude! And listen to me complaining about that.
There's our Diggnation banner on Dig.
So stupid.
Okay, 23andMe, Time Magazine's Invention of the Year for 2008.
Look how those stupid look on my face. I'm like, you're saying something smart.
We need to come up with better banners.
We're gonna do some fun stuff.
We are at this is a quote from the description. We are at the beginning of a personal, I can say genome. Genome revolution that will transform not only the way we take ourselves, but also what we mean by personal information. So I recently
what is this?
got one of these kits in the mail. What they're talking about is a service called 23andMe. And I got one of the kits in the mail, and I created an account, and here's what happens. They send you a package, and it's a little box. It looks like a freaking video game, right?
Cool, I like that.
And you unwrap it, and inside of it is a little test tube. And you take the test tube out, and you spit into it, and you fill it up with spit about that far, right?
Okay.
And then you crack this little thing over the top, and it puts a solution in there. And then it comes with a little pouch that's like a FedEx pouch.
Oh.
And you drop it in the FedEx pouch, and you mail it off and send it in the mail, right? And then it takes a couple weeks to process your results.
Yeah.
And they go through and they read your little genome and they look at all the different little traits that you might potentially have. And then they create a report for you. And it shows you like whether or not you have certain markers for things like prostate cancer, like Crohn's disease, type 1 diabetes, all these different things, right?
Oh, I love it.
They show you about your family history, like your, oops, let me type out my password again. They show you things like it shows you like where you came from, what parts of like of the world you're from, like your ancestors, kind of predictions for your body weight mass index, like your endurance, if you're female, your fertility, whether you can taste things that are bitter, like they can tell it all.
What?
Yeah, dude, it's insane.
All from your spit?
All from your spit. And
Oh, I gotta try this.
It's like Gattaca. I thought it was sperm.
It is like Gattaca.
What's that?
Isn't it sperm?
No, it's not sperm, it's spit. But
Well, I'll put sperm in there just in case. Thank you, hippie.
do not
Thank you, hippie.
do not do that.
That'd be awesome.
So isn't this awesome? Like, look at the bitter tasting. It shows you like which markers you have, and it breaks it all down. It's got pretty amazing graphics. Like
Wow.
the website. Go take the demo at the website 23andme.com. It's pretty freaking awesome. I'm gonna talk to them and see if we can get you a kit because you got to try this.
Dude, I'd love to. We should do it on air and then talk about how quickly we're gonna die.
No, but the cool thing is, you can friend other people and share your information with them.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
certain things, and it'll show you like how you compare to each other and like how closely related you are to that person.
Oh, that's cool.
So let's compare each other.
Yeah, and see if we're related.
You know who else has done this? Jay Allison did this, and then Sergey from Google is friends with Jay Allison, so they're comparing their information, all kinds of stuff.
Love it, dude.
It's pretty insane, man. It's
How long has this been out, and who does it? Like
so
what?
the problem, though, this has been out for a long time, but the problem was that this was always very expensive to do.
Yeah.
Up until like a month ago, it was $1,000 to get the test run.
Yeah,
but
it's a little
now,
much.
it's $399.
Which is not bad.
It's finally in that price point to where like you're like, you know, if you think that you might have like you had parents that had a certain something that you're a little concerned
Yeah.
about, or you just want to know more about.
Well, yeah, like my grandfather died of colon cancer. And so,
it'd
like,
be
my
good to know
dad
if you
gets
had that
tested, and then
gene,
when I
right.
turn 40, I gotta start getting tested yearly for it and stuff like that. But if I knew I didn't even have the gene, it would be like, all right, good, still get tested, because as a guy,
Right.
you gotta get tested for all that stuff when you get hit to a certain age.
But at least it would give you that peace of mind.
Yeah, of knowing like, oh, all right.
Or go and get tested more frequently if you do have it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Stuff like
exactly.
that. So anyway,
that's epic.
So they're always
Yeah, find
constantly
out, I'll do
updating
it.
the research too. So they're adding new stuff in all the time as
Yeah.
it becomes known. So it's pretty cool stuff.
Epic.
Yeah.
So it's called 23andMe, and it was actually a Time Magazine Invention of the
Yeah.
Year.
So the story was about the fact that it won Time Magazine's Invention of the Year for this year.
Wow.
So it's pretty sweet.
Dude, that's epic.
The number 23 or?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
number,
number
so it's
23.
23andme.com.
Yeah.
Also, it's probably right here-ish.
Like right down
There,
here.
somewhere.
Somewhere.
Probably not here-ish. Maybe right over here. I
All
don't
right.
know. It depends upon what kind of graphic over package we use. It's a technical term for productions. Right now, let's hit some emails, shall we? I am just going to pull something out of my poop since we didn't actually look through the emails before the show.
Oh shit! I didn't either.
Yes. So I'm just going to grab this one, which is, and this is, usually we like read a couple. Totally cool. So this is Thailand Pics from Andrew. Hi, Kevin and Alex. My fiance, congratulations, and soon to be a wife on November 15th. Congratulations. You might already be married. Robin and I have recently returned to Nova Scotia, Canada. Well, from a year of teaching English over in South Korea. Korea's epic. Love their food, by the
Oh,
way.
I want to go.
Oh, 감사합니다.
Did you use the?
I said some Korean stuff.
You said thanks in Korean.
That's what I did. It was probably one of the best things I've ever done in my life. While I was there, I decided to introduce Robin to Diggnation. Congratulations. Dude, this story just keeps getting better. I hope nobody dies. I'm going to keep reading here blindly. I'd been watching for about a year already, but I never thought she would like it. Turns out she thought it was a great show, so I decided to order her a Diggnation shirt. Unfortunately, The first order got lost in the mail after 2 months of waiting. Make sure it wasn't just delayed. A replacement shirt was sent out. Good on them. But it turned out to be the wrong kind of shirt. Okay, it was a Dig shirt instead of a Diggnation shirt. There was no time left to make the change because by this time we were getting ready to leave for Korea. However, we first decided to take the trip 3 weeks to Thailand. So now they're in Thailand. This is amazing. I wish I was this couple.
Are you just reading a random email?
Yes, this was such a great experience. But I must say I've enjoyed. We'll send you a shirt. Yeah, we're gonna send you guys a shirt.
He's got like 4 paragraphs. He's
Well,
like,
I don't know,
and
I'm
then
just
I
trying
took her for a walk down the beach. She enjoyed it. We
It's
had
great.
nice food.
It was.
Like,
It was good. It was a great experience. I enjoyed Korea much. Blah blah blah. On a side note, if you're ever doing another live Diggnation in Asia, I would recommend Busan in South. I said it like it was French. Busan in South Korea. Anyway, even though Korea was my favorite place, I thought you guys might like a picture of my fiance in Thailand wearing her Dig shirt,
yes.
and one of her in the front of a long tail boat on the way back to the beach. So here she is frolicking in the Tahitian sun. Is it Tahiti? No, it's Tahiti. Look at that! It's so
Awesome.
sweet. Oh my God. Oh, underwater camera.
Oh, those are cool.
Seriously, I gotta go on. We gotta go somewhere tropical.
Oh, that
we
would
gotta
be
go somewhere
nice.
tropical.
All right.
So congratulations, Andrew.
I got another email.
Cool.
This one from Daniel. Subject is cocoa nibs. Hey guys, I was at Whole Foods the other day and came across the raw cocoa nibs that you guys talked about many episodes back. You both cacao.
Cacao nibs. Cacao.
Oh, how did I just get logged out?
Cacao.
Mother freaker. I'm trying not to cuss, prayer.
Sign in. Just hit sign in. What?
Diggnation fans.
Don't say the password out loud.
Okay, first of all, I've put in like 5 passwords since we've been here. And that top cam has to be shut off because I put in.
Oh, I love it.
I seriously have put in like dig passwords, all kinds of shit since we've been here.
Oh,
No, like someone either we need to get rid of the camera or somebody needs to go through it with a fine tooth comb. Can it read my screen text too?
We'll have to look.
We'll have
That's
to check
epic.
afterwards because
That's epic.
I have growl notifications. You know growl notifications where
No.
it comes up on your screen, and so people are chatting with me saying some really crazy
I
shit.
said it, dude. I warned you at the
And,
beginning. I said stop doing it.
It's like boo, like on the screen, and
You're
I'm
like,
like boo. I'm glad this isn't streaming live right now.
The money is in place. You'll be able to get access to it in 20 days.
Right.
The target's name is Sam Johnson. He's a
Yeah, we talked about the fact that they have multi-camera shoot.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks
yeah,
for paying
yeah.
attention, Craig.
After this email, we'll remind the people that aren't watching on Flash how to do it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal.
So cocoa,
back to the
cacao
email.
nibs.
Cacao nibs. You both seem to enjoy the show, but I have to be honest, they taste horrible.
Yeah, they taste like cacao.
I understand that they are really healthy for you, but I think there's a better way to
Wait,
eat
okay,
these.
let's back up.
Wait,
Horrible.
Well, hold on. Danny,
Cacao?
how do you make them taste good? Dark chocolate is an acquired taste.
No, dark chocolate
and
tastes
this
like
is
poop.
as dark as it gets. This is the raw freaking bean.
Cacao. It's raw bean plus dark chocolate cacao.
Sorry, I saw myself in the reflection. I had to do a little tea thing.
Was that a tea thing?
Yeah, it
oh,
was
you're
like-
on your
it's a
shirt.
t-shirt,
I thought
yeah.
you were.
No,
I thought you
I
were
was-
subtly showing him how to enjoy cacao more. All I saw was this, Kevin. You went like this,
No,
and I was like, "What are you? Is that some sort of
you
hand
grind
signal?"
it up in a grinder, and no, you don't.
So enjoy cacao better, because I actually like the cacao nibs.
I think that you have to start off with like, when you go to Whole Foods, you'll see the percentage of actual cocoa in the freaking the bars. It'll say like 50%, 60%, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
The more closer to 100% you get, the more kind of hardcore it's going to taste. Work your way up there, and just really
smart.
enjoy it for what it is. It's raw nature. It's unfilteredness.
It's kind of like getting raw meat. When you start, no, it's got.
Like,
I'll get there. I'll get there. No. You start.
steak?
Most people that eat steak, they eat them like well done.
Right.
No pink.
Right.
As you enjoy the flavor of meat, if you get it a little bit more rare, you actually taste more of the beef flavor.
Oh, dude, have you ever had the freaking thin carpaccio?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tartar, beef tartar.
Carpaccio. Archery.
Carpaccio. Archery is a different
Crossbows.
thing we can talk about. Dude, were you into archery as a kid, by the
Oh,
way?
dude, yes.
Fucking loved it. I had
Do
a
you love
compound
archery?
bow.
Same here.
What?
Yeah, I had a little adjustable freaking.
Yeah.
size and-
Yeah, it was all from
dude.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, I didn't do it because of that.
Well, I did.
Did you ever have a crossbow?
No, I wanted one real bad.
Crossbows are the best, dude.
I know.
somebody that hand makes crossbows.
What is this guy's name and what is his email address?
Okay, hold on. I got.
Must have crossbow.
The funny thing is,
Stop.
okay, he get this. He's a developer at Dig, right?
And it was like, hey, does anybody want a crossbow? I hand-hewn one.
No. Get this.
Oh, that's a cool looking. Oh,
Hold
he
on,
makes
hold on,
like
hold on.
old school like revivalists go to a Renaissance fair with an authentic crossbow.
So he goes to Renaissance fairs and he makes crossbows. This is the beautiful thing, though. One time he emailed me, and it was a work-related email. I'm always used to seeing these emails that say like Eli come in my inbox. I'm like, oh, yeah, email from Eli.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
One time I get this email from someone called Siegfried. And I'm like, who the fuck's Siegfried? And I open it up and it's all Dig-related stuff. I'm like, we don't have a Siegfried here. It's his other name.
It's his Renaissance
name.
It's his Ren Fair name?
Yeah, totally, dude.
Siegfried the bowier?
Yeah, so he's Siegfried the bow maker, and he emailed me from the wrong account by accident.
Was it all in like old English speak?
No, he wasn't like.
It wasn't
the
like
old PHP. Yeah.
Good day, Captain Dig.
No, it wasn't that. But
Dude, that's an epic looking crossbow.
Eli is an awesome guy. I gotta plug his site. If you're into old school handmade crossbows, check out crossbows.biz. Crossbows.biz, and he makes them, and these are like not only replicas, these are like actually working freaking awesome, like old school, and he talks about, he breaks them down by what century they were developed and everything, so he's really into this stuff.
Epic. I was thinking more for killing things, but
You can use these to kill things, for sure.
Really?
Oh, absolutely, dude. These are like, they're accurate and they're awesome. Look at how badass these things are.
dude, that's epic. First off,
Isn't that sweet? I don't know how you get into like the craft of doing this.
That's epic. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right.
Siegfried, you got yourself a buyer.
Nice.
I'm gonna come in full plate mail next time we do the show.
All right.
So if people watching this on iTunes or not on Flash, tell them they can go to the website.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. So
What's the website?
It's revision3.com. or Diggnation.
I
The
thought it might have been
question
on a.
was more of a metaphorical question. What is a website? Website theoretically could be many things, but it's actually a place where you can see our show. Good question.
To see it in multiple camera angles, Diggnation.com. You can choose your viewing angle.
Yeah, as you're playing through, you can.
So if you prefer a little hardcore Alex during certain segments, boom, right down the thing.
Or a lot of Kevin, check out the glasses.
Hello.
Fin.
Right there.
Or you can go
Oh, right
to
there. Oh, hey.
right
Hey
over
there.
there. Or if you want that crazy ass
No,
up angle,
this
check
one's
my
gonna get-
passwords.
This one's read my passwords. I don't like that fucking
Dude, that's
camera.
a security cam. Whatever. We have no control over things.
There's one over here.
What is it? That
Nice.
one. I don't think
There's
we're on that one.
there. There's one there. There's one there.
This is epic.
There's one there.
This one there.
It's like a back of our head
What the
cam.
All
All right, so
I didn't zhuzh the back of my hair.
Juge,
Zhuzh. It's a technical term.
are we done?
I think we are done. If you would like to have your email read on the show, please feel free to send it, dignationfans@gmail.com. Also, follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/AlexAlbrecht.
Twitter.com/Kevin Rose.
And that is it for this week's edition of the Diggnation Show, which I don't know why I called it that. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Kevin Rose.
Until next time, I want you to
Block it.
block it.
Breaks pickle.
Don't tickle me.